Hey folks, Quill18 here, bringing you another audio commentary for League of Legends. This one is going to be on the brand new Twisted Treeline map. It's a 3-on-3 map that has finally made it out of beta and is now available to be selected for a normal gameplay. I'm playing this game with Sweeper Real, who is someone who knows me from YouTube and invited me to play. And this was a random third person we found, Knuff Nug. I really don't know how to say that name, but that's pretty much how you're going to say it. Oh, it's Cuffnug. Yeah, and this match is almost a mirror match, as you may have seen from the loading screen. We've each got a Warwick, we've each got a Twisted Fate. They've got a Mordekaiser versus our Dr. Mundo. Neither of which use mana. So it really is a pretty similar composition, and a lot of it's going to come down to team play. So we've decided to group up in the grass down here to try for a gank on whoever might come across the bottom. Hopefully we can get some first blood. Oh, actually, it looks like they're coming behind us. Oh, they were maybe going to be organized too. But we're going to pounce on that Warwick right away. I have no trouble taking him down. The exhaust goes down for good measure. I believe that was mine. Maybe a little unnecessary. Another exhaust goes down on their Twisted Fate. Are we going to be able to take him down? Oh, he flashes away. So, no, we're not going to be able to take him. We're going to try to see if we can get Mordekaiser here. There's a gold card that goes down for a stun. Another card goes off, but no, they're both able to escape, and they'll be able to heal up to full before the action starts. So that's a little bit unfortunate, although it's certainly an important moral victory. And of course, taking down their Warwick is quite key. We get a first blood. Again, he's going to be alive before the action starts over, but we're still in pretty good shape. So as you can see, with Warwick, I'm going to be playing him jungle, which is always something Warwick does very well. But the thing about Twisted Treeline is, despite being a very small, very tight map, and that lends itself to a lot of action, a lot of ganking, so you've got to be extraordinarily careful, there's still quite a lot to do in the jungle. There's in fact 4 distinct type of buffs that you can pick up in the jungle, which, you know, rather than the 2/3, I guess, with the Baron Nashor that you can do in the regular Summoner's Rift. So a lot of the game, in my opinion, will revolve around who controls the neutral buffs. Especially the dragon on this map is kind of interesting. He's a little different. When you kill him, everyone on your team gets a buff that increases their net damage. It's a little bit like killing Baron Nashor. However, he's definitely soloable. He's not that hard. He's a little harder than the other buff mobs, but not tremendously so. So controlling him is definitely a huge part of the game. However, if you're jungling like I am with Warwick, you do have to watch the rest of the action very carefully, because this game can very quickly, in fact right from the very start of the game, just become a game of 3 versus 3 sort of group ganking squads that are just roaming around, rather than the soloing lane stuff that is more typical of the 5-on-5 map. So if need be, you've got to abandon the jungle and join the team fights. And you can see, you'll be able to see in this game, I try to mix that up a bit. Ooh, their Warwick is, I think, going to get killed here. Yep, ooh. That was a lucky catch. He took some hits from the tower, and our Twisted Fate was able to capitalize on that. Is he going to be able to take out the Mordekaiser? The gold card goes down, follows it up with a hit. Oh, I think Mordekaiser may escape. Depends on running speed. Yeah, it's not going to be able to chase there. It's a little too dangerous. You never know if there might be an ambush. As you can see here, the lizard buff, this time around, he is all by his lonesome. I don't think he's any tougher than he is in the normal map either, so he's just a lot easier to kill. I should have no problems doing that at level 2, especially with Madred's Blood Razor. In fact, I may have been able to do it at level 1. I'm not sure. We got a ping here. Oh, their Twisted Fate is running around the grass, almost killed our Twisted Fate. So I'm going to try to move in that direction. Am I going to be able to reach him on time? Okay, the cleaver slows him, so if I can reach him, the red buff should slow him down. I think it works exactly the same as the other one. There we go. We are hitting him. Another slow. There. Oh, God, I love those cleavers. Yeah, he is on fire. He is slowed from my dot. Doesn't last very long. Another cleaver and another hit, and there we go. I'm getting fed the kills, which is quite nice, even though Dr. Mundo is really doing most of the work. Wow, that was a poor move by the Mordekaiser. I don't know why he thought he could take us both on at this point. Clearly, we've got a lot of momentum going on in this game. We're being pretty dominant. Getting that early kill really helped. And are we going to push the tower here? We've got some mobs. We may try to do it. We're not super strong at this point yet. Dr. Mundo kind of stops there. He may have been typing. I take a swipe at the tower, but I realized, no, I don't want to stick around too much. just on the off chance that someone else is around and leaps out of the bushes, I'm going to go back to jungling, I think. Making lots of money. Now, luckily, I do have a really good team, so I can really afford to do this, while they sort of carry things a little bit in terms of kills and defending our towers. It looks like there's a bunch of action going on in the middle. There's Twisted Fate chasing the Mundo. Not too much. Man, watching me jungle is awfully boring, but there's a limit to how much I want to move my camera around while I'm playing, because I don't want to get accidentally killed by the neutral mobs, not to mention ganked. What's going to happen? I was going to go home because I'm low on health, low on mana, but it looks like we're maybe able to sandwich in the person from their top lane. I think that's a Twisted Fate. Oh no, that's their Warwick. Ooh, our Twisted Fate gets killed by their Twisted Fate. Our Mundo may die from their Warwick, although I don't think the Warwick's going to get away from this scot-free. Oh, Warwick gets taken down just before he's able to kill Dr. Mundo. I keep saying that backwards. It's Mundo. Their Twisted Fate is coming after me. I exhaust, so at least he can't hit me back. I'm able to get a few swings in. Oh, that's all I need to get the health advantage. The fact that I've got these two buffs is huge. I am doing a lot more damage. I believe I have reduced cooldowns. I'm trying to remember what the green one does, but it's something like that. Reduced cooldowns, maybe extra damage. The red one, of course, applies the damage over time. There's also a gray buff, which increases your movement speed by a lot, like 45%. You just book it once you have this thing. And the dragon buff is just a percentage increase to your damage, which is awesome, obviously. Now, the buffs don't last quite as long as they do in the regular game, or in the 5v5 that we're used to. But they're still quite good. So here I'm going to try to take out the dragon. I've smited him. I used my my Q ability to drain some life, although I am quite low, and I'm watching the action at the bottom and not maybe paying enough attention to my health bar. I've gotten really down. The dragon's low. I figure I can take him. One more hit and I would have killed the dragon, and instead he gets me. Well, that's what I get for not paying full attention. I am a giant noob, ladies and gentlemen. So now at this point, let's see, we've lost our Twisted Fate. We came close to losing Dr. Mundo, but he was able to survive. I've died. No, we had a great start, but I feel like the momentum has shifted. If you'll excuse me a moment. Just had to blow my nose. Hope my voice is not doing this too badly. So their Mordekaiser is hitting our tower, which is almost dead. Our Twisted Fate is able to teleport in. Not quite able to get him with the gold card, which is unfortunate. At this point, I'm level 6. I've got my ultimate, so it's definitely a good spot to go for a gank. I'm going to drop my Vision Ward down on the red buff. Now, since I killed the red buff, I do know when he's going to be back alive. But I'm doing that mostly to be able to see anyone who runs through the jungle, maybe to check on the status of him. I get stunned by a gold card here, but I'm able to leap in with my ultimate. We got Twisted Fate here. It should be no problems taking this guy down. There he goes. And that's why, like I said, this game quickly turns into a game of ganks, because if you're trying to solo, you're just going to get hit from behind by a lot of people. The jungle has a lot of twists and turns and a lot of different ways to come out. Now, we do lose a tower here, so we are behind in towers now. That's the first one of the game to go down. I'm going to try to take on Mordekaiser one-on-one. He is tough. He's got a shield. I'm going to back up because I'm not feeling quite confident enough. But at the same time, I know that my teammates are coming in from behind, and I do not need to be there for the kill. They'll be able to take him out, no trouble. Although, oh, he may be able to sneak away here. So I hit him with my Q, get him low enough to activate my Run Faster ability. So I'm able to chase him down. I believe it's called Hunger for Blood. Oh, I'm low, I may go down. I get out just in time. Our Twisted Fate kills the Mordekaiser. They're also going to be able to take out the Warwick here. Double kill for Twisted Fate. Man, Twisted Fate's such a great character these days. Wow, he's always been a great character. I really like the new version of him. He's arguably